السلام عليكم واهلا وسهلا بالجميع. رجعت لكم فيديو جديد مع لعبة اساسنز كريد فالهالا. هذا الفيديو على الاغلب هو الفيديو الاخير لانه خلصنا اغلب المقاطعات الموجودة بانجلترا. رحنا على النرويج مع سيجورد واكتشفنا كتير قصص، وبعدين قاتلنا داك المجنون باسم بالفيديو الماضي. هذا الفيديو رح نلعب بشخصية ليلى حسن لنشوف كيف بدها تمشي الاحداث. اذا عجبكم المقطع طبعا لا تنسوا زر اللايك، شي بحفزني. اكتبوا لي رايكم بالتعليقات، اشتركوا بالقناة. خلونا نبلش. طيب وين لازم؟ بظن لجوا. ولا شو بدنا نعمل؟ خلينا نحكي مع هاي. مرحبا، بعرفك مشغولة بس ردي.
Thanks for keeping it steady in there.
You surf this thing better than anyone I know.
That's not true, is it?
Well, nearly. Be careful out there. And come back in one piece.
Thanks, Bex.
بدهم يانا نفوت. يجوا يسافروا الموقع مستوطنة. بدهم يانا نكمل بظن باللعبة، بس قبل ما نكمل خلينا نشوف إذا في شي بده الواحد يعمله. نحكي مع هاد.
I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
اوكي نطلع مع هاد.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right. We may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
بدها تاخد معها هاي العصاية. ما بعرف إذا في إلها قوة معينة. اوكي هذا نفس الباب، نفس المكان اللي كنا فيه بالفيديو الماضي. اوكي عادة الحكي اللي قاله سيجورد.
I'm in.
And remember, do not shut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates, but still protect the Earth.
I hear you.
بلش الصوت يقطع، معناته ما عاد في إشارة جوا. على الأغلب لحنا لحالنا.
The elevator still works.
That's 75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
ايه مزبوط.
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's going to go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
هاي وصلنا. كأنه في بركان بقلب الشجرة.
There you are. You're working overtime.
شو عم يصير؟ استكشف شوي المكان. هلا تحت كأنه في براكين وقصص، وهنيك بركان نازل بظن. ولا شو هو هذا؟ لا أعلم. خلينا نروح نستكشف.
Must have collapsed when the ice melted.
وشلون بدي روح هلا أنا؟ اوكي.
Whoa! Steady.
1 2. ما في داعي اقول 3، نطيت انا بدون ما استنى حتى. طيب
from all that melted ice.
شكلنا لازم ننزل بالمي ولا بظن هيك. اوكي من هون. الو لاين، هذا هو الطريق. يلا يلا.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
حلو، هلا بدنا نطلع من الجهة الثانية ولا لا؟ صح هيك، بدنا ننزل بس وحدة ننزل. تمام. ما بعرف اذا نفسها. اطلعي. هلا على اليمين. حلو. تمام. هلا لفوق. منيح قدرانة تطلع. منيح قدرانة تطلع. طيب هلا لوين؟ هنيك. تمام. رد هلا لفوق. يمين ولفوق. والله كتير عالية الطلعة ها. اطلعي. تمام. من هلا من هون. تمام. لا تقليلي بدها تسكر. لا ما بدها تسكر. يسار. لوين طالع انا؟ يعني هذا الطلوع كله لشو؟ تمام هاي وصلنا. اوكي كل هاد بس مشان المكان اللي انكسر. احنا كان في مكان مكسور مدري وين تحت بظن. ما عادت متذكر، ما علينا، خلينا
Why
نكمل.
would anyone want to end their life here unless they felt it was just beginning?
هون صارت معركتنا. ليك واللي اخدهم ما رجعوا طلعوا، اللي ما اخدتهم ضلوا. طيب خليهم، ما بنعرف هلا بيلزمنا شي معركة او شي قصة. مو هون. شو بدي اساوي؟ اوكي.
It's just like the Animus. It's just like the Animus. This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
والله ليك المكان نفس تبع ايفور فعلا، بس عن طريق ليلى. شو عم يستنانا جوا؟ ان شاء الله ما بهالطريقة نحرر باسم. ان شاء الله ما بهالطريقة. هذا مسكر من هون، كله كأنه مسكر، ما عم بقدر.
Is this?
ليكن العرافات هدول.
Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went.
فيرداندي سكول. شو عم يساوي هدول؟ هدول نفسهم اللي شفناهم عم يكتبوا مدري شو، قال خيوط القدر او هالحكي هاد.
Who's Where's your master? Is he here?
باسم. Oi.
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
حاسه الزلمة بده يرجع يورطنا بشي قصة. ان شاء الله ما تعمل لي شي غبي، لانه بده يطلع من هون هو ما عرفان شلون. 1000 سنة محبوس.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last. We rest.
Is that it? Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
كأنه حررته بهالقصة هاي.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
مين ها؟
Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1. As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No, you do not.
أنت حررتي باسم.
How? Of course.
Of course.
Fuck. All right. We'll find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it.
باسم سرقة على الأغلب. احنا طلعنا اللعنة على العالم بعد ما
I owe
حبسوها.
this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
شو صار هلا رح تضل بهذا المكان؟ بعد كل هالسنين رجع شاب.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the message?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then.
عم هذا الشيطان وتحرر. والله مصدوم أنا على فكرة بالشي اللي عم يصير. بعد كل شي عملناه بس لنقدر نأسره آخر شي تحرر.
Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard
زبط
her.
لبسه.
She doesn't want to be rescued.
زبط حاله وصار من العالم الجديد.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know I'm in the same situation.
No, you're in a class all your own, man.
لو تعرفوا شو
Were
واقف
assassins
قدامكم
now,
انتو.
not hidden ones?
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them.
هذا الزلمة جاي
I won't go anywhere, my
عم ياخد
friends.
قرارات.
Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long before you did. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
لا تقلي رايح على قبر. هاي ليكو قبر ايفور. شوف بعد ملايين السنين
It's a
هذا
nice
عايش وهذا
place to
بالقبر.
die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
بعد كل شي بدنا نلعب بباسم.
A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you.
والله شعور غريب صراحة ها؟ انه تلعب بالعدو. يعني هو لفترة طويلة كان رفيقنا. شوفي هنيك. اوكي. لفترة طويلة كان رفيقنا بعدين صار عدو كتير سيء. بس من الأول أنا حاسس إنه هو ماله مريح. بس بعدين لا تقلي بدهم يانا نفوت لهون. بظن هات لنشوف شو بده يصير. اوكي بشخصية ايفور عم يلعب. اوكي هلا فهمت. لهيك بصير خيانة. لانه في مين عم يلعب بشخصية ايفور غير ايفور نفسه.
Steady, Eivor.
لهيك بيخونوا لسيجورد. لانه مو هو يعني تلبس شخصيته باسم للعالم الحديث. يخرب بيتكن على الحبكة. والله شي رهيب صراحة. هاي مين؟
Eivor, Sigurd,
Tovi.
welcome home.
We missed a great feast, it seems. Eivor! Sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
دغري بده يقعدوا على العرش.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this?
حتى هي مستغربة انه تغيير قرار سيجورد فجأة.
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right? Eivor?
Our Jarl has
Randvi?
returned to lead
What
us
is
forward
this?
into
Is
an
everything all
uncertain
right?
future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade.
حلو والله مع الرمح الجديد عشان يعطي هيبة.
And when you're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings.
هاي الغنية اللي بغنوها بالسفينة.
Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. For we beat and blaze our trail of red, till Odin gazed upon the dead. The horns resound the mighty horn. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty horn. For we who fight, for we who fall.
A new letter.
وهلا شو صار؟ تعهد بتحالف. ناخد تحالف جديد يعني؟
Sigurd.
Eivor, before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Ah, do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her, and though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
Then I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
لكن انفصلوا بس رح يضلوا سوا عادي يعني. انفصلوا كزواج بس رح يضلوا هون بالمكان سوا.
I want to see the alliance.
خلينا نشوف الخريطة لأنه قالوا كأنه فيها تحالفات جديدة. اوكي هذا هو التحالف الجديد. 340.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
will go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
اوكي، هلا بقيلنا بس هاي تقريبا بنكون خلصنا كل شي.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts, and in the rising steam I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
هذا تحذير كتير قوي صراحة. خلينا نروح لكان لهنيك. بالزاوية هي سافر إلى ويرهام. طيب تمام، راح نروح على وينشستر ونروح دغري على المهمة.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side.
Eivor,
تنشوف شو الخطة
you come
تبعهم.
at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
يمكن الحصول على العرش، لن يخضع غوثروم أبدا.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
هذا الزلمة حقير على فكرة.
It cannot be. I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true!
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
معلش بيستاهلوا أنا معهم. لازم يموت الملك ألفريد.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
قدم للنهب.
Leave nothing standing! You all freakers! We had a truce!
خلينا ننهب شو بنقدر ننهب.
And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglet!
هذا مات هون الزلمة. اوكي ما طلع في شي هون. بس بدي احرقهم. خدي. عم هذا كتير قوي ليك عم نضربه ولا عم يأثر فيه. هلا لازم نحن نحرقها بسرعة عشان ما نضيع وقت. لك على هالضربة. بعد طيب ليك ضربته قديش أثرت فيني. خلينا نحرق هاد كمان بين ما يحترق. نشوف هون الكنز كيف بدنا ناخده. طيب خلينا نكمل الحرق هلا. حرقوا هون بقي هذا البيت. بقي بيت واحد هاي. حلو خلصنا. اوكي بعد انت هلا وقت تقاتلني وقاتله.
This place is routed, Sona. Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
روح خلونا نطلع من هون. أكيد ما رح تركبوا معي كلكم معه.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know, they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
والله شكلها المعركة الأخيرة رح تكون شي رهيب.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
تعال يلا. والله المعركة هلا اللي جاية شكلها شي كتير قوي.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
اوكي. هلا هو هون عنده رفقاته.
Stretch your wings.
فبده ايانا نساعدهم. فشو رح نساوي؟ نطلب السفينة. لأنه لحالنا ما رح نقدر. وذكر هو إنه فينا نستعين بالطاقم اللي هو هاد. اوكي هي هون موضوع الإغارة. ليك هون خلينا نعمل غارة. وين رفيقنا صار راكب معي؟ عليكم معي. نزلوا لنشوف خلونا نفرمهم. لأنه لحالنا كتير صعب. بس عم تمزحوا ما؟ وين رحتوا؟ يا جماعة هون الوضع انتو وين؟ ابصر. والله بس بدي اشوفهم وين راحوا. اوكي لفولن من ورا. والله حلوة الفكرة ها. مشان ما يضيعوا وقت. خليك انت هيك. وحدة تانية. بسرعة. يلا. حلو. تعال انت. بس اول حركة راح الفاضي. ليش هيك ما عم تضربه؟ هلا تعال بعد. عبي استامينا بسرعة لأنه هذا هلا تمام. بعد خلص اتركه. خلينا ننزل نحن لتحت ونحرر السجناء لأنه هلا هذا رح يفرمنا. اوه اتركه شوي.
Guthrum, some of your men.
واخيرا خلصنا منه. يفتح عينه شو قوي. بس على مين؟ هلا في هون هدول الشباب بدك تدور على المفتاح. اقعد لاقي المفتاح. وين ممكن يكون؟ ليكن المفتاح. حلو. هذا ما بيمشي الحال ابدا نقاتله. لا 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 تجوا، خليه هيك اغتيال اسهل شي. 600 يخرب بيته على القوة. قوة حصان هذا. تمام، هاي المفتاح. بسرعة. وين في رفقاتنا تحت لسه؟ وفي قصص هون بتنهب. طبعا ما عاد نفكر بقصص النهب لانه ما كتير شي مهم. اوكي نفسها. هاي ليكن تحت الشباب.
There's a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down.
اطلعوا انتو. لي ساعة ندور على المكان طلع هون.
Aye, free us and we will fight by your side.
السريع حرر حرر.
Thank you so much, friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
تمام، خلصنا هلا هذا المكان. هاي الشباب كلهم رجعوا على السفينة. والله عملوا شغل مرتب. ها وين رايح انت؟
We're safe here. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
نهاية المملكة. عنا معركة معناتها بهي القرنة. خلينا نعملها فاست ترافل دغري. هي وصلنا لعند الشباب. هذا المعسكر اللي عاملينه.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
هاي حلفائنا. حلو. هاي كل الحلفاء كأنه.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
لنخطط ونهاجم على التحدث إلى حلفائي أولا. خلينا نحاكيهم، ما حلوة إجوا.
Come find us again when you are ready.
All is ready.
نعمل لهم هيك شوية احترام
Speak to them if you like.
إنه إجوا. بس كأنه كتير كتار يخرب بيت قلبكم.
Gidrich. After Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Gidrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
هيا أول واحد. هاي رفيقنا.
Look, you Saxon
Feely.
bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
حلو. هي خلصنا 3 محادثات بوحدة. وهي الكاهن.
You've come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Anglo boys. Have you brought
هاد
your
مين؟
mothers with you?
اوكي هذا
You have come far at my call,
Vina.
friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
هذا رفيقه للملك هذا الصغير.
Have you brought your mothers with you?
هيك بتذكر.
It is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that God-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bads fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
تمام. مين بقي؟
I do not doubt.
We owe Eivor a lot.
There you are, Raven.
هاي أصدقائنا.
And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped mead. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
You owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I have seen those strong Saxon
خلص كتوا انتوا اثنين. بحكي مع هدول.
It's good to see you.
هاي جماعة لندن وهذا الثاني.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
I do not doubt.
هاي كل الشباب. صرنا جاهزين. خلينا نبلش هاي المعركة. خلاص كتوا هاش حكي.
Let us speak of our plan to take.
يلا.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rodin, take Edke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
وهي بلشت المعركة الأخيرة. نبهته العرافة منا. كتير متحمس صراحة لأعرف شو بده يصير، خاصة من بعد ما أخذ محل ليلى باسم، وهو هلأ اللي مسيطر على إيفور. فشكله الموضوع كتير معقد وبنفس الوقت كتير مشوق. فلنشوف النهاية كيف بدها تكون. معركة الأخيرة.
And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village.
قدروا نشوف كل واحد باتجاه. كلهم راحوا من اتجاه واحد، وهي الشابين معي. الصبايا معه.
Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards.
خلينا نعبي. ما في. اوكي تمام.
Get to the village and wait for my signal.
ما في داعي امشي هيك على مهل. هون بقى خلينا نعمل نظرة هيك. اوكي.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
تعبت الدنيا. انا حاسس في فخ على فكرة. حاسس رح يصير شي. اوكي نيكا بقى في عنا ناس. تعال. أثر يد عصا. وين في كمان؟ في نايم واحد. خلينا نحرقه. ما بعرف هذا، ما بظن بيقدر يطلع. احنا وين نروح؟ اوكي لهون. لنشوف الملك ألفريد. بس ما في حدا. وين الناس؟ والله حاسس في كمين بده يصير لنا.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world.
هرب عرفان. والله عرفان انه مجهزين فخ لانه كان الوضع كتير هادي.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
تعال لشوف شو عنده. بعد عنه شوي. هذا اوتو 340 يا شباب. يخرب بيتك شو قوي. بعد عنه. بدنا نضرب ونهرب مثل ما بيقولوا. تمام. وانا معي كمان. تعال، صار قتال نار هلا. بعد عنه شوي. عبي استامينا. بعد استامينا بسرعة، استامينا. حلو. رجع. لا، تعال خود هاي. عبي استامينا. تمام، حلو. في هون طبخ. اوكي، الاكل مشان نعبي الدم. حلو. تعال خود. بعد عنه شوي. عبي استامينا. حلوة. تعال يلا. حلو. بعد هذا اذا بيلمسني لمس بيطير لي كتير من دمي. بعد عنه. حلو. خلي مسافة. شعل نار. تمام هيك. دعسه. ضربة. بعد. حلو. عبي استامينا. تمام، خليه يجي. هاي هي. بعد عنه. اوكي. خالص.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants whose envious eyes fall upon England.
سأقتلك. لا يزال بإمكاني استخدامه.
No, I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
رح يقتل حاله. هو اختار نهايته بإيده، أنا ما كنت قلت له. حاولنا نلاقي حل تاني. هيك الدنيا قايمة قاعدة برا. هاي القصص كلها مدروسة. خلونا نضل هون ليطلبوا المساعدة. بس ما تموت هاي. صاروا كتير كتار وهي رح تنقتل شكلها. مثل ما توقعت. مش الحال. والله أشعر بدني على المنظر. المقطع هاد. تعال يلعن. باي. خدوا هاي. خد هاي. وين؟
We keep our wits about us.
خدوا خدوا مرة تانية. هاي بالكوشة بسرعة. شو ساوي هلأ أنا؟ لو فينا في الغرب تبحث عن آثار ألفريد بوستروم المسكين عم يحمل التين. مدري شو هذا، بروح عن البوابة الشرقية. اوكي طيب بدنا نروح عند أقرب واحد 75-29 هون.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender! And one little cockflogger barricaded himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in.
روح قاتل. افتح.
Need to get on the other side.
اوه في ليكم من فوق. بسرعة.
You will regret this! You will regret this unholy interaction! Leave me be! I'm no threat to you!
خليني اكسر له هاد ليفوت. فوت لقلا. روبوت. اوكي هاي دم. يا حبيبي.
Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have
بعد شوي ستامينا.
In nomine Patris!
حلو. هاي خلصنا من أول شغلة. الشغلة اللي بعدها هلا بسرعة نطلع من هون ونروح نساعد مين أقرب واحد. هو هذا كود. بسرعة. والله هالفوتة غلط بغلط. صرنا فيها ناس أكتر ما نربح.
Hold these men back. I'll find them.
Go, Eivor. They will not better us.
بعد. طيب تعالوا.
Hunwald, come, get up. This is no time for weak wailing.
I cannot. There's a blackness moving in around my eyes.
Forgive me, Hunwald.
نروح لهون.
I should have been quicker.
No.
قوم أنت.
You were my staunch protector, Ellerich.
Eivor. Have you seen Gravel? I will carry him from the fray to that farm.
انصاب هذا بالمعركة.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold.
هاي مات واحد تاني.
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Hunwald.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
مين ها؟
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome and until you no man ever had a worthier son.
لا هذا رفيقه.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
لا وهذا كمان مات. كأنه ما بدهم يمرقولي هالنهاية على خير. يعني هاي المعركة الأخيرة رح يموتولنا كل الناس اللي اشتغلنا عليهم. كل التحالفات اللي عملناها رح تخلص. خلينا نطلع من هون لأنه هدول عم يدوروا علي. بس أنا لازم أوصل على الجهة التانية بسرعة. كود يا زلمة. يا بدهم يشوفوني قديش يا محمد على هالضربة. هاي الثمار. شو هدول هيك عم يقاتلوا؟ طيب تعال. بسرعة تعال لأرجيكم. مين أنا؟ واحدة تانية. لا بعد. لا يا محمد شو ها؟ 1000 واحد. يلا تعال خدوا. والله حلوة هاي بالكوشة. حلاوتهم عم يتعبوا. يلا العم عم يردوا يجوا هدول. بسرعة. لا 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 رح نموت. ليش؟ طيب خلص خلينا ننزل على المهمة بسرعة. تعال سريع. تمام. خدوا هاي. يا حبيبي 2. لا طيب تعال الله. يلا ضربة خالص. تعال يا حبيبي. كنت هي لو اكلها بعد لك بعد. حلو تعال. واخيرا بعد. اوبس وينه رفيقي؟ دمر بوابة الحامية. وينه؟ بعد وينه هذا الغبي؟ شو عم يساوي؟ بسرعة. شو هالحركة؟
My men are being slaughtered! I will find a way to open the gates from the inside! Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent!
تعالوا بسرعة. بدنا نلاقي طريقة نفتح فيها البوابة. بس اي بوابة؟ اوكي هون في بوابة. تعال انت. عالسريع عالسريع. هاي هون في بوابة. تمام اوكي. طبعا هاي بظن من جوا، على الاغلب هاي من جوا، فلازم شكلنا نطلع على مكان عالي. بعد يا حبيبي خد نفس بسرعة. اوكي خليهم هدول، خد نفس يلا روح. اوكي انا هون كنت. خدوا هاي هون. أمن الحامية. هلا صار وقت نقتلهم. اوكي هلا فهمت. بس هدول في حدا لسه هون؟ في هدول. خليني اقتل هاد. هو مو مؤثر بس معلش تعال. لمين عم تقتل انت؟ ماني فهمان. خدوا هاي. يلا هلا مو وقت تعمل له الفينش. اوعى بسرعة ناكل وحدة. اكبعها. تمام هاي. في هاد. هذا مجنون هاد. اوبس والله. هي اللي كنت خايف منها. لعن. طيب تعال. انا بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة. حلو. عبي ستامينا. تعال هلا. تمام. مين في؟ في هاد. بعد بدنا ندير بالنا من هدول اللي عم يضربوا، لانه مشكلة. بعد والله كانت صابتني. اوكي خليني شوي اتخبى منهم. نعبي ستامينا ونطلق. اوكي هذا هو. خالص هذا اول حمار. خليني هون في سهم نزله مدري سلم. خالص هون. خلينا ننزل هاي. وبظن مش الحال. خليني اعبي دم. السريع نعبي. نقلع. خالص. مين هون؟ حلو. مين بقي؟ بقي هالكم واحد هدول. اسمعوا صوت المطرقة وهو عم يدوي. في هاد. اوبس بيساعد الباقي هلا. خلينا هلا مو وقت الحكي هذا كله. لازم نروح ساعد الباقي اللي هنن من هاي الجهة. مو في وقت اقعد هلا قاتل حدا. قتلنا اللي فيه النصيب. بعد بسرعة. والله منيح اللي تحركت. مالي عرفان شو جاييني. وين باقي حلفائنا؟ ما في غير عم تموت ناس يا جماعة. لا 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 لا، عبي دم. مين ها؟ هدون. باعي. تصير حركتي كتير بطيئة بس تنقص الستامينا. تعال. تمام. عالسريع رفقاتي هني. خدوا هاي. واحدة تانية. والله هالسلاح حلو هذا بالكوشن. يلا دعاس. طيب تعال. مين في بس مليون واحد. خدوا هدول. اوبس. تعال انت شكلك قوي. خد هاي. بعد فضي تستمنى. خدوا هاي. ما استفدنا شي. اهزم مدري مين. كتير كتار يا زلمة. طيب ما عم يخلصوا. ما عم يخلصوا يا زلمة. تعال. خدوا هاي. خد. خد هاي. هاي معنا. مدري هاد. والله كتير كتار. ليك ما عم يخلصوا يا زلمة. واخيرا هذا حلو. والله كتير كتار. عن جد المعركة صعبة. صعبة يعني كتير كتار، وعم يعرفوا هيك يحطوهم بطريقة تكتيك تكون قوي، بس بتقرق انه مات 2 من حلفائنا.
The city is ours. Wessex will follow.
Good from y'all. We're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled. His patsy struck down. Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is
نعت
here.
سمع تيس.
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
علينا إرسال موتانا. سأتحدث إلى حلفائي. بدنا نحكي معهم. بدي أحكي معهم والله. شوف شو الوضع. طيب خلينا نبلش هون.
Okay. You wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he is tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
هدول مش الحال كأنه بدهم ينسحبوا. هذا هو رفيقه بس. ما بدي حاكيك ثقيل انت اساسا. حاكي هذا رفيقنا. نشوف شو الوضع.
There will come a day when winning will not be enough.
You can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
هذا فيقو مدري مين.
Fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes.
عم
That
أخاف
could have
هذا.
been me.
You will never be the same, but you will be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
بلش على فكرة الحلفاء ينسحبوا.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence.
مات جوزها.
For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms.
مات هذا الشخص اللي كانت معه قبل المعركة، حاكيناهم سوا. هذا الثالث.
All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only.
كتير راحت ناس.
My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
ليكم 3 صاروا ميتين.
It is done, Brodia. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brothir stood beside me, and all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye, and there you'll find me, Eivor, in amongst the blood and death, Brothir at my shoulder, until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
للأسف في هاي المعركة أنا بعتبر خسرنا أكتر ما نربح.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms.
والله بزعلوا. عن جد اتضايقت عليهم.
Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end.
يعتبروا هدول 3 قصص، يعني كل واحد منهم عشنا معه قصة. عرفانين شو يعملوا، عم يعيشوك مع كل شخصية قصة معينة حتى هيك ترتبط فيها. بس الحبكة لهلأ كتير قوية صراحة. القصة كتير 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 عجبتني. صراحة هلأ صرت حابب أعرف النهاية أكتر من قبل ب1000 مرة. حابب أعرف شو بده يصير، كيف بدها تنتهي القصة.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
دنيانا نروح نخبر مرته لهونورود، ما بعرف شو بينلفظ اسمه، الشي اللي صار. هاي هي.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
اوكي انا مخربط كنت بالشخصيات، مفكره حدا وطلع حدا، بس عرفانه مين هو يعني، بس نسيت انه هو هذا حبيبها.
My poor swan. Oh, gods.
he fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. I will leave you to mourn, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us.
نخبر راندفي بالمصايب اللي صارت.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
والله للأسف خسرنا أكتر ما نربح. اوكي هلا نحن هيك بظن خلصت اللعبة. تمام يا شباب، هيك بتكون خلصت اللعبة. خلصنا اخر تحالف، خلينا نتأكد.
I want to see the Alliance map.
خلصنا تقريبا كل التحالفات، وهرب الملك للأسف من هون، ما استفدنا شي. خلصنا حتى هون. كانت اللعبة حلوة للأمانة، بس على الأغلب إلها لسه كمالة. على الأغلب إلها لسه كمالة، يعني يا بينزلوه بتحديث أو بينزلوه بقصة. اللعبة كانت رهيبة للأمانة، فيها كتير لسه شغلات الواحد ممكن يساويها، بس تبقى مهمات جانبية. يعني مثل نعمل مهمة هون أو نعمل مهمات بقلب الخريطة نفسها. العالم لسه كبير وفي كتير ألغاز لسه ما عملناها، بس طبعا خلص يعني ما في داعي. إذا بدي أقعد ساوي الألغاز بيوصلوا لل500 فيديو. نحن خلصنا القصة الرئيسية، ما بظن عاد في شي أبدا الواحد يساوي. حتى هاي المهمات هون هاي كلها مهام جانبية، ما في شي مهم منها. هذا آخر فيديو رح يكون اساسنز كريد فالهالا. اللعبة كانت كتير حلوة للأمانة، كتير عجبتني وكنت مبسوط فيها، يعني حسيت كأني تعودت عليها. شكرا كتير لكل حدا دعمني بلايك ولا بتعليق حلو، ولا لكل حدا اشترك. شكرا لكل حدا عم يتابع. لا تنسونا من الدعم، واستنونا بألعاب جاية إن شاء الله لنختمها. شكرا كتير لكم، ونشوفكم باللعبة الجاية. سلام.